Hey guys, what is up? And Shadolance back with another review. Finally getting around to the PSG-1 mod CAMO, a very old gun in the game that a lot of people have tried before. Some people say they like it, some people say they don't. It's usually a very mixed feeling gun. I honestly think it's kind of fun to use, but it's not one I would ever take into competitive gameplay. It's actually a really nice rifle, although it's considered to be one of the worst series. Honestly, to be completely frank with you guys, the PSG-1 series does suck, kind of, especially compared to today's semi-automatic rifles, so that's just what I gotta tell you right off the bat. Fun to use doesn't necessarily mean it's a good gun. So, looking straight at the stats, damage of 95, it's occasionally a one-shot kill to the back. The damage drop-off isn't too bad, but it's more often than not a two-shot kill, so unless I've taken damage. Portability of 32 is a bit on the low side, but it's not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't run with it. It's a sniper, but you can do it. The rate of fire of 20 is kind of nice. It's not super high. Most shotguns like the M4 Super 90, I do believe, have like a 23, so it's just a little bit below that if you guys have ever used like the M4 Super before. The accuracy of 95 just means that it has a super fast spread recovery, and that's pretty much true. The PSG-1 has a very, very fast spread recovery, and the accuracy of 95, the first shot's pretty much perfectly accurate. The only problem is that scope has a super low magnification. It's like literally 1.5 times. It's awful. The recoil is 55. Theoretically, that's low, and it is low, but if you were to think about the magnification of the scope and how much it's actually jumping up, the actual recoil is kind of high, but you don't notice it very much because the actual scope is so unzoomed. You can actually re-aim it much easier than if it was a higher magnification scope. So that's probably something Nexon took into account when designing the gun. It's kind of a unique semi. I don't think there's too many others that perform exactly like it, but that doesn't necessarily make it a great gun. I would never buy it. I'm going to be comparing it to two other models, the PSG-1 Mod CAMO Mark II, which is the best variant of the PSG-1 available at the moment, and the PSG-1 Mod Mark II, which is the highest variant of the NX Standard you're able to buy for permanent. First, I'm going to go over the Mod CAMO Mark II, which is the highest variant available. You have a damage of 95, portability of 45, which is a massive increase from 32, so you're getting a huge portability increase. You're getting a 13-point increase, kind of similar to the Autumn Valkyrie compared to the G36E Valkyrie. The rate of fire is increased to 23, so that's equivalent to the M4 Super 90 from the 20 that the previous variant has. The accuracy is still 95 and the recoil is still 55. Both have the same recoil pattern. Both are fully automatic. They are both fully automatic snipers. They're technically not semi. They're technically fully automatic, although most people still consider them a semi because of the fast fire rate. Both of them will take fully automatic. Will take extended magazines. If I really had to suggest, you probably don't need one because it's got 10 shots per mag, and if you can't kill your enemy within 10 shots, you probably need to find another game to play. I don't usually have that issue, and I don't think anyone who's half decent at the game really would. It's really a bad gun for no-scoping. I mean, I know I'm saying that after I just failed a no-scope, but I mean, it really is a bad gun for no-scoping. The spread outside of scope is pretty bad on pretty much all the variants, too. It's not like it's unique to this variant either. It's actually quite a good gun for no-scoping, for quick-scoping, surprisingly. Despite having a lot of spread outside of scope, the actual quick-scoping capabilities are good. It has really fast spread recovery despite having overall large spreads, so that's kind of its own thing. It's really a nice gun. It's fun to use. It's not great. It's not good for competitive gameplay, super especially. Comparing it to the PSG-1 Mod Mark II, you're seeing a damage of 95, which is the same. Portability of 43 is actually better than the PSG-1 Mod Camos at 32, so the PSG-1 Mod Mark II has a much better portability as well. However, it's still 2 points below the Mod Camo Mark II's at 45. Rate of fire is 23, so equivalent to the Mod Camo Mark II, and then accuracy and recoil are both 95 and 55 respectively. All these variants, like I said before, are fully automatic. All of them take magazines, and everything except the PSG-1, PSG-1 Mark II, the PSG-1 Camo, and PSG-1 Camo Mark II. Every one of the non-mods don't have silencers. The rest do. I do believe it's an S1. I'm not 100% sure of that. I'm pretty sure it's an S1. It might be an S2, but I'm like 95% sure it's an S1. That's about all I really have to say for this gun, guys. It's not super amazing. I wouldn't go buy it unless you're some massive PSG fan or something. If I had to suggest a semi, the SG556, in my opinion, is still one of the best semis available. The M110 SAS, if you like that 10-shot clip that's just really similar as far as use, but actually does a good job, the M110 SAS is the way to go. Otherwise, the new SR25 Navy, whatever it's called, it's also pretty much a really amazing gun. I like that gun a lot. It's fun to use. That and the M110 SAS, if you're looking for a gun that's most similar to the PSG-1 mod but actually perform well, those two are definitely the way to go. They both have the same scope, I'm pretty sure, too, so just keeping that in mind. But that's all I have to say on this gun, guys. Thank you for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Check out the TeamSpeak channel and the Facebook group, and I will see you guys in the next review. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. Shadolance out.